Welcome back to B-Views with me, Christy Yamaguchi. It seems like I haven't been completely demoralized or had my fair use rights circumvented, so let's go ahead and continue with the 10 High Octane movie collection. Today's movie is Mad Bad. The description of the movie states, an ex-con tries to rebuild his life and repair his relationship with his sister, a rising rock star. To support her, he turns to crime to secretly fund her career. Just when he seems to find vindication, his past comes to confront him in a bloody showdown. Now, I wouldn't be a proper snobby film critic if I didn't poke fun at their grammar and syntax and whatnot. I only have one complaint this time, and that's that they made the word rockstar into one word, while they made the word showdown into two, which is something I've never seen before. But enough nitpicking, let's get to the movie. The film starts with the fog car getting lost on the way to the Exorcist set. The driver has an important message for us, but he was told to use his inside voice.
Listen. Everybody's gonna die here today.
He might have been talking about the title card manager, who seems to be clicking through all the alignment settings. This movie starts off with an action scene before showing us the most overzealous secondary school guard. Today's the day Justin is getting out of prison for the criminally boring, before being thrown out into the big wide world of poor sound editing. Seriously, can you tell me who's even trying to talk in this shot?
10 years to think of the perfect greeting for a best friend, and you draw a blank. Nice.
There's this weird disembodied voice that belongs to nobody. Thankfully, B-movie Jessie from Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is there to rescue him. This is Justin's sister, who is dressed like 90s Britney Spears mixed with the Iraqi flag. Also, she's a rock star. At least that's what the box says. You know, the more I watch this movie, the more I want it to be about Mick Jagger over here. Justin is so boring. Anyway, he tries to find a job, but is having a rough time because of his recent incarceration. He ends up calling on a mutual friend of one of his prison mates. He asks for Manny at his local car shop.
Is Manny here?
They all have a very civil and respectable conversation.
I'm Justin.
Well, shit, I guess he doesn't like the name Justin. Yeah, he doesn't stab him or anything, but could you imagine this exchange actually going on in a workplace? Hi, I was looking for Alex. I understand he works a shift tonight. What the fuck did you say to me? Meanwhile, Nick from Jimmy Neutron chews his lollipop and talks smack. Then Justin says a thing.
Then what are you looking for?
6 months later, and he's succeeded in buying a jacket boring enough to match his personality. Justin is stealing this guy's car, but he also seems to have slept through some of his car thieving courses.
I love your car.
It's not mine. I'm stealing it.
Justin strikes out because his idea of flirting is confessing to felonies in the parking lot. So he eases his mind with some Hilary Duff.
I've been waiting all the time.
Oh, this music is terrible. Is there a gun in here to kill me? And there's the guy from the opening. In addition to his whispering powers, he can also teleport. He has an adorable little temper tantrum about his car being stolen by Justin. Wait, it actually is a lollipop? I was just making a joke when I said that. This guy wants to bang Justin so bad. Meanwhile, Brittany has turned into Avril Lavigne. Then the boys find a bag of coke in the car. Big Hoss dresses like Hulk Hogan going to court and takes it to his resident druggies. Jamaican stereotype and one of those Geico cavemen from that show that everybody tried to forget. But the movie wants to remind you that drugs are bad, so they have a gross scene of Ethan shooting up in the bathroom.
What the fuck? Look at your fucking arm, man. Shit.
Man, what the fuck are you doing here? Give it back to me.
Now, you see, Justin is going about this intervention in completely the wrong way. It should be more like this.
Stop it. Get some help. McDonald's wants you to give yourself a chance.
I come out and find you fucked up. What the fuck you end up like this? And I come out and I find you fucked up with this shit.
Hey, it doesn't look like what it looks like.
You fucking kid. Look at your fucking arm.
Wait, this is a serious scene. This movie was supposed to make me XD, not colon apostrophe parentheses. That was difficult to say. Keeping that one in. Justin goes to be supportive at his sister's concert. Avril arrives dressed in her finest spiderweb.
What's he doing here?
I invited him.
Well, you better uninvite him.
Peyton, you're acting like a child.
Look, if he doesn't leave, I'm not gonna perform. And you can be the one to go tell them the show's canceled.
Rude. More like Avril Lavigne. The rock princess is about to go on, but first she needs a snack. White gold is pretty much the same as white chocolate, right? Aww, her first song goes out to her beloved brother.
I've got just one thing to say. Fuck yeah!
I like it, but not quite as good as We Hate You, Please Die by Crash and the Boys.
Sweet. Love this one.
Hey Mike, I came out here because I remembered my sister sucks at singing. Now, I didn't want to show you the rock scene because it goes on forever and it's really boring, but I need to show you this edit.
You can call my yesterdays, but my life today you can't manipulate.
That wasn't me. That was the editing. I thought my computer had crashed when I first saw that. And then I think angels start talking to Justin.
Ethan? Ethan, what's wrong?
Freddy Krueger! Hayden sympathizes with Ethan because he's the only person in this movie who is sweatier than her.
Could I get a large coffee, please?
Sure. Large coffee's $2.
$2? I didn't know this was a fantasy movie. Everybody knows the best coffee shops are located inside of shoe stores. She goes over and sits next to Justin, who's trying to enjoy his favorite blank book. Empty pages for empty thoughts.
How's the car theft industry?
You see, Justin, this is why you don't go telling random ladies in parking lots that you steal cars for a living.
Good. How's the stocking industry?
How's the market doing? The stocks are up!
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Way to flirt with a lady who is stalking you, dude. Little does she know Justin is having her counter-stalked by Luke Cage. That guy's actually there for a reason. He's a football star who owns a Ferrari.
Are you stalking him?
No. I'm gonna steal this Ferrari.
Is that right? Mind if I come along?
No, not alone.
So, do you expect me to believe that, you're stealing this car?
Bitch, I fucking told you in a restaurant.
Can I call you sometime?
Sorry, babe. The film's resolution is too low for me to read your card. Ethan is losing his shit, so Hayden tries to score him some drugs. The problem is that they already owe the dealer a lot, so Hayden is gonna have to earn it the hard way.
How about this?
Sorry, man. That's too garish even for me. After sorting that out, Hayden goes to practice piano for her music career's dramatic revival. Thankfully, she brought her earmuffs so she doesn't need to hear herself play.
Guess who's back?
She plays so badly, it mentally reverts her back to the 3rd grade where she was trapped in the Saw 3 freezer room. Her dad comes in to watch her and show off his new bullet wound, which makes her sad, but not sad enough to stop playing the piano.
I watched my mom drink herself to death after Justin killed Dad.
Ah, so that's why she hates Justin. Rodney Dangerfield tries to make her feel better, but she doesn't want Justin in her life. Meanwhile, the drug guys are visited by Tony Wonder, who turns out to be hungry for some of Shaggy's Scooby snacks. And he isn't afraid of getting them the hard way.
You, my little friend, are running out of teeth. And I'm running out of patience.
Zoinks. Justin and the stalker lady's hands go on a date. Or at least I assume so, because their mouths don't seem to be moving.
Hard to come by in prison.
So you done your homework?
You knew I would.
So what is it you think you found out about me?
Well, you served 10 years for the murder of your father. How about, after dinner, we go steal a car together?
Are you serious?
I didn't have that sound effect, that was a movie. Then they go steal her boss's car because it has the power to speed up the film footage.
I can't believe I just stole my boss's car.
We go back to Shaggy getting his teeth ripped out.
You must be Andre.
Oh look, Tony Wonder is interrogating somebody. Nobody escapes his tiny net. He steals Hayden's ugly necklace and kills Reggae Tony. See what I did there with the Reggae Tony?
Justin,
He doesn't have the right to interfere in my life.
He's your brother. He just wants a chance to...
He shot my father in front of me. What could he possibly say to make that right?
What is up with this editing? In his off times from shooting dads, Justin flirts with his lady by stealing her car.
I'm falling for you. And I don't even know who you are.
Yeah. Yeah, that I understand. Yeah, yeah. My bad. Okay, have a good night. That was 2012 calling. They wanted their Illuminati joke back. Hey, I remember this scene.
Which one of you is Manny?
Who's asking?
Manny.
Well, Manny, I'm under the impression you have my car.
That was somehow funny, but it doesn't excuse weird edits like that. I'll admit that I'm still conflicted about the emergence of Manny's duct tape folds in this film. But he'll be alright. This isn't the first time old Handy Manny has been abducted by a flamenco dancer. Little does Gino know that Manny is super into this kinky shit. Alas, it looks like the procedure to turn Larry the Cable Guy into a literal pickup truck didn't go so well.
I got a record deal.
Also, I hunt vampires now. Hayden looks through the letters Justin sent to her while in prison. After she finds one that doesn't say send nudes, she's horrified to find out that her dad had been molesting Justin for years, and that Justin was planning to kill himself. The reason Justin shot his father was because he threatened to start raping Hayden instead. That just made a whole lot of my jokes in really bad taste. Justin goes to Hayden's signing party before he is forced to serve another 10 years in prison for wearing that tie.
It is kind of an uh-oh.
Too much blue. Too much blue, too much blue. And then there's some shit with Justin getting mad at Ethan for bumping his druggy uglies with his sister, and a weird graveyard chat. And Ethan tells Hayden he's no good for her, before finally Gino steps in to kidnap someone and save us from all this drama.
Some people might say that I have done some seriously horrible shit in my life. But one thing is, I have never, ever, never fucked my friend's sister.
Ethan, dude, you're getting lectured on ethics by a guy who melted another guy's balls. Get your shit together. Now Hayden's got a call and ruined Justin's dinner, yelling about being murdered and junk. Oh hey, I wonder if Gino knows Johnny Irish. They both have a knack for kicking blood out of faces.
Let's get this show started. Listen, everybody's gonna die here today.
Wrong button. But it is a better title than Mad Bad. Catherine shows up because you didn't want to be left out of the whole everybody's dying party.
Thank you. Geez, Justin, you and me know, huh? Some kids never learn. Decision time, Junior! Make a fucking decision, be a man! Should I do her next? No! Me! Show's over.
Bleh. I'm dead also. The angels sing as Ethan and Hayden visit Justin's grave. Damn, they sure spared no expense when it came to the size of his grave. If only he had these flowers to deflect those bullets. So, how did Mad Bad compare to this thing of ours? It was a lot better. This thing of ours was a lot more technically savvy, but it was boring. This movie is less boring, but it's mainly because it's a bad movie. The acting was lame, the editing was anywhere between god-awful and fucking weird, and the sound was really bad too. Which is kind of weird, because this movie flaunts that it's got cars and rock stars, but there's like no actual car action scenes, and the rock music is terrible. In the last review, I said the director succeeded in what he wanted to do. The thing about this movie is I don't think the director knew what he wanted to do, and it shows. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the sign of a true B-movie. A movie that is entirely a huge mess, all bound together by one awesome villain, not unlike a chubby auto shop owner wrapped in duct tape. Thank you for taking the time to watch this episode of V-Views. Until next time.